What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while, of course, like always, but just kind of getting my new place set up and trying to get all that stuff situated. But here is my Prolite. It's been under construction for a little bit. Not too much has changed, just kind of given a revamped sway bar adjustment because they were grinding my my axles a little bit, so I thought I'd just show you how I made my sway bars a little bit and took all the bumpers off, and just going to show you how to put them on here. I'll give you a quick view of what it'll look like. Right there. Let's see if I can get any light on here. They come out through there. But that's pretty much it. This is the front. See, they're not grinding anymore. Right about in there. There's actually daylight through there. Before they were kind of grinding my axles. Same thing in the rear. Just right there, and two screws to hold them down. They go down and under. Same thing on this side. Pretty much it on that, but pretty much this was what I was running before. That's just a SC10 RS two-wheel drive sway bar kit, rear sway bar kit. It's pretty thin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty thin there, and it helped out pretty much. It did its purpose, and then I revamped it, so basically it looks like that. See how it comes up to a little point there. It's the same exact sway bar, it's just tweaked a little bit. Just need some pliers and just flip these ends up. That brings the sway bar down and under the axles. But also I went with a different gauge. So if you look at the two ends here, you can see the kind of the diameter. See if it adjusts on my camera. There's actually two different gauges of wire there. But actually, this is actually coat hanger wire, and all you have to do is it's pretty easy to bend. You just kind of have to get the adjustment or the measurements. So basically, what I did is I just put it about right there, and just you can roll it. I just rolled it there, there, and then there, and then you just cut it on each ends. Find your bending points, put your pliers right there, and then just bend the ends up, and then at the end product they'll look like this pretty much. Here's kind of a different version. It's kind of prettier version that I made. It's just a black. Yeah, so basically that just goes down underneath those two caps and under the axles. But I recently talked to Team Associated, and they said they're pretty much not going to make any sway bars for this as of right now. But if anybody of you know this truck, it does bounce around pretty bad whenever you're trying to drive it. But other than that, of course, my RPMs are still holding up. My suspension is, of course, nice and smooth. I actually raced it yesterday. I started 6th out of 12 trucks. Got spun out in the first corner. Ended up having everybody pass me, and then next thing you know, I ended up in 3rd. Kind of happy about that, just because of the placement of what I ended up after jumping up several spots. But I'll have to say it's definitely because of my sway bars have helped me in the corners. I've never really actually raced this truck. That was actually my first time, and my motor, my Reedy 3500 4-pole, did awesome. My ESC, I did get it bashed around a little bit, and it came unglued. I have to get some more double-sided stick tape. My Savox did awesome. It always does. It's on my slash and on here. And also, I did also get these Jado turnbuckles right here. You can see how much thicker they are compared to the stock ones. I will also be changing these out. These are my steering ones. There's a little bit of slop in the steering, so I just revamped and finally got those. I think they're 58 millimeters long, and I actually bent them on this side right here and right here on my stock ones, so I had to get some new ones. So I found out that they worked awesomely, and also you can see the ends are pretty much bigger. You see how much the bigger diameter, and I'm not liking these ball joints. They're kind of weak and flimsy, and these are just easy. Just put and they also pivot on the ends. Not that the stock ones don't do the same thing. It's just these are just way thicker. Of course, they do make bigger and better always, but I found that was a weak point in the truck. So, but alright, YouTube, if you guys have any questions, of course, just send a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But alright, YouTube, later.